That's where we're here today. Oh, I thought it were 1500s. It says there the earliest record of Gambleside occurs in 1242. So it's almost 1,000 year old, boys, not a million miles off. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Main one, like obviously if you know what we're about, you probably know that colliery interests us. No, well, there used to be a village here, around 1500, I think they abandoned the village. No, I think that's when they made it into a town properly, like a town or a village, and when this reservoir, they built this reservoir in 1800s, 18 something, that's when the flipping village got abandoned properly. Yeah, well I don't know, it just declined, I can't remember the exact reason why. But, how that just said colliery then, on that sign, I read up, boys, and it said that there's, Bruce, we seen a pumping house thing here before, didn't we? Yeah. What come down from the hillside. Well, there's a pumping house here what still pumps water out of the mines, the old mines what are here. It still pumps water into this reservoir, even to this day. And like we actually know where that is. We're going to take you to that. It's but right down there, down the other side of the reservoir. Still down at the reservoir, but if you can see that over there, look, near that tree, that's the old pumping house. What still to this day pumps water out the old mine into this reservoir. So this is close. The old village is up here near these trees. So we'll go up to this pumping house first, we'll have a little look around here, and then we'll go into the remains of the village, and then there's some stuff up the valley. We're going to try to find as much as we can to do with this old Gambleside area on this visit as we can. We've actually been here before, haven't we, Bruce, to this little building. There's like, oh, do you know what? I read online, there's two shafts here, two big deep shafts. One of the shafts is next to the pumping house, Bruce. So that metal sheet stuff, what's behind it, is going to be covering one of the shafts. That's 100% a shaft. Old fancy way in. Filming again. Might as well, that's like a proper fancy little thing that. You don't normally have like a flag topped thing just walking up into hills. Went into the finger, even this, look. Is that going to have some? That's going to have had something carved on it, innit, at one point? A what? A marker. Either a coal bound up the fucking. Colliery down here. Back at the old reservoir, Clawbridge Reservoir, built in 1886. That's when this village slash colliery ceased to be in use. From what I can find, let me just pull my phone out a second and show you some little radar images here. This is the old pump house, keep going on about it, but there was a steam engine somewhere here, what used to pump water out of the old mines. I don't know if the steam engine's still here, like there could be one in here, there might not be, but there is some little fancy bits. Like I said, I read online what this pumping house was right next to the old shaft. So I don't know if you can see it on camera there, there's like a big metal sheet with a wire, and the wire goes down like proper far. So that's obviously the old shaft, the old mine shaft. This pump house, this is a current pump house, still to this day it pumps water out of the old mines into that reservoir. Like, we've been here looking for the old mines, to be fair, we can't actually find them. Like, we found some bits and bobs, but nothing what we're overly happy with. But there is still a lot of stuff around here. Like this where we are now. Let me just find this one on my phone. See if I can't find it for you. Look at these images, these radar images. No, that's not it, that's not it. No, is this one it? Nope. Nope. Just give me a minute. That's right back at the beginning, this one. There, here we are now, look, where my thumb is there. That's this pumping house building, like that, on that alignment. When we jump to the radar image, look, that's the same building there. And there's like a... I didn't know it was going on last time here. There's a lot of stuff going on here on radar in this little lump. So like I need to have like a secondary look at this bit. Now what I'm here. Like the boys are over there in the little pump house enclosure. We're going to, hopefully, I don't know, can we sneak the camera under the door or something? But we're going to see this. This is just a... I think this is just like a little diversion thing what's been built just to knock the water. What's this one? Is that one capped off with a flag? Let's see what's happening here. Let me walk up the hill here on a straight alignment. I don't know if I've already said this, the village is offset to the side there near them trees. I can see another plinth up there with some wood round it. I think that's a baptism pool. Like we actually seen that last time we were here. Yeah. Let's get up here straight because I didn't notice that little square thing before. It does look like there's a lot of stuff going on them radar images. Right, I'll add them to the posting group if you want to have a proper look at them. I won't waste battery tap hour now because I just want to start looking at images. I end up doing it for ages. See where's the other side of this. I'll take you back down to that pump house in a minute. I just want to have a little look around here. Why is that fenced off like that, look, in a square? Like, what? There's a reason to that. We'll go have a closer look. That's the tunnel what just bypasses it, so what does he want off to the side again? I don't know. That wall looks strange. What's that? Is that just old water back? Is it to do with something? My radar images, the old shaft head marker is right up the top of there. That shows up on radar. There's a few little readings and there's some odd little bits over there, but most of the village is over that bit. So I'm not too sure like where everything went. I'll set my torch back off. I'll take you back down there in a minute and we'll have a proper look at that pump house. Let me have a look at why. I don't understand why you'd square a bit off. See, look at these, look, bricked off wall, big boulder styled rock. To change the course of the river, why? Do you know what I mean? Why wouldn't you just have it going straight down? I don't get. Oh no, obviously because they want to miss that. They want to miss that pump house. When I was here last time, I walked over these and I thought they were just walkways. But now what I'm down on this angle, I'm wondering could it be something bricked up? I mean, this is all very fancy. Like, we've walked up this before as well. These stone top walls just goes right up the valley. Like, to be honest, I've never actually seen anything like it. Oh look, there's a tree in that one up there, so I wonder if maybe these ones were supposed to have had trees in them or something, and they didn't just make it. And look at this one all twisted open. Wow! Why is it twisted open like that? So look at this, that's mad that. What's this? Is that one tree what's twisted open? Or is that two trees what's melded together? I don't know. But it's still living. Not struggling at all. Turn this off a minute. Oi, that, Kipper, is the old shaft. I know I keep saying it, but that is 100% the old... coal shaft. Can't we just slide the brown thing out the way a little bit, have a look, then slide it back? Someone's obviously been here doing work. This heavy plant there, there's all these big massive pipes what would have all been connected together. We think these went down that hole. Don't, oi, without undoing straps and that and loosening things, Bruce, can't we just slide it out to the side and then slide it back in? Yeah, of course we can. But is there an hole to look down? There isn't there. Oh, we get to look down the coal. Oi, this, I promise you boys, that is 100% a thingy, a coal shaft, or the old one. This pumping out still pumps water out of here to this day. Bruce, this metal what we're stood on.
Oh, there, look.
Deep is it? Oh, this is the old shaft, this. 100%. What? I can't see anything going down, bro.
Oh, there's a tube there.
Watch me drop the camera in here now. Oh. Get the chainsaw off to the side. Get in as if we can see in. Oh, I swear to God, Kipper. Oh my God. I thought I'd fallen in the hole.
Oh.
I thought I'd fallen in the hole.
That's a fucking look of death, isn't it?
Bro. Wow.
Oh, how deep that is. Oh, I don't want to know.
I need to get my breath back. I swear, I genuinely thought I'd fallen in the hole. Do you not think we should get on the metal one at a time and look at it?
Yeah.
Like, shine your
Nah, there's not a big.
Oh, there's only like a skinny little wire. Oh no, there's a pipe. You could swim to that pipe.
You can really see a pipe.
Like climb up, and then you'd have to like get rescued. Like I know we don't want to get rescued. Oh, the red bricks are literally right there. Like I'm sorry if this camera's wobbling about a little bit. Proper coal shaft this, innit, boys? Hey, the brick only goes down maybe 20 feet, 30 feet, and then it's carved out at rock. Like, do you know what? Online it says what this pump house pumps water out of this old shaft from the mine still to this day. This ain't pumping no water out of there now. Is it? Well, no, it says it in.
What if you come and pump some out with that?
No, last time we were here, there was something there, weren't there?
Yeah,
so,
raised and you couldn't get in it.
So, and you couldn't look in it. So, so they've stopped pumping for some reason. Why?
We're joined to that.
Why have they stopped pumping? Because there's
went
not.
in there and they took it out.
Do you think they've stopped pumping because there's not enough water? Oh, and that should all be hung down into it, innit? This is all like sensors and stuff, innit?
No, it weren't that one, bro. It was this one that's hanging down.
Something else.
Yeah. What the sensors for?
It'll be to see water level, won't it? To see do they need to pump water out at mines. Like, I wonder how old this shaft is then. This shaft could be silly old, boys. They started mining here in 1600, 1612. Get on that, 1612.
What's that wire?
I don't.
Yeah, it does. You can pull it up. It's got a sensor on the bottom of it.
No, don't start fiddling with wires and stuff. Hopefully. I hope you can see them nice timbers and stuff. I don't know how much that's going to be showing up on camera. Kipper, just poke your torch in here a minute and shine some light in. Just like to get a bit of extra light in, so it can.
Keep on this fucking wire bit from the torch.
Wow, what's that? What you've got in your hand? Oh, I can't stop looking at that. That looks mint. Oh no! Don't start putting things in. Don't start messing with anything. Don't. Let me get my phone out. I need to take some pictures of that. That's the first coal shaft I've ever seen, and I'm fucking well impressed with that, boys. Look, we're leaving now. The old pump house. It's not actually pumping now. I know we probably shouldn't have moved that and had a look, but we knew what that was a coal mine shaft, and that's the first mine shaft we've looked in. So there's not a chance we weren't having a little look. But do you know what I mean? We've had a look now. Look, everything's back exactly how it was. The only thing what is different is a couple of wet footprints. They will be gone in 5 minutes. We've altered nothing, changed nothing. So now, like we're supposed to be going up here to the old village. Do you know what? I've already had a look at these, Bruce. I couldn't work out what they are. But then look, Bruce, up there, one's good. There's a tree in that one. So if there's a tree in one, what do you mean there's a shaft here?
On that thing, it says there's something here.
It says there's something here.
Yeah.
It might be on about that one, Bruce. What's next to the thing?
It's not next to that.
What?
Here.
Oh, my ghoulies. Let's walk up this fancy stone wall. Hi, I think the village was all round here, but most of the remains are up here. But we know, because we've been here before, we know that there's, I don't know if this is it, but there's a sign there saying something, and there's a baptistry, an old baptistry, obviously where they used to baptise people. I can't even remember none of the spiel on that, except that the last person was baptised in 18 something. Be able to give you a bit more data obviously when we get up there. Like, I might as well just leave this filming now, because to be fair, I think I know how to cut little bits out and stuff now. Like I'm just practicing with an editing app. Oh yeah, I've just seen a pile of red bricks. Like the, I know we're on a mission, but like there's not a chance you don't look at something like this. Yeah, this is something here. I don't know what. Hopefully they're gonna have a colliery mark on one of these bricks off it. The sides filled in with cement where the brickmaker's name should be. There's something here. There's natural stone. It's what? A frog hole. What's a frog hole? Have you just made that up?
No, it's so it grips the mortar.
What?
When it's stacked again, the next frog hole gets hold.
A frog hole? I've never heard of a frog hole. A frog hole. What's this look? Is that just a wall? It's not gonna be
That building talk, Kipper, yeah.
a frog hole. If you know, you know. It's the size of these flags. You know what I mean? They were short of stone round here. Let's get you up to this now. Yeah, look, this is the baptistry. On Christmas Day in 1839, a Baptist chapel was opened at Gambleside. Look, this is the old, that's the mine shaft. There's the baptising font, there, stream. Listen, if that is to scale, or even nearly to scale, Bruce, this bit here.
It's not that close.
You're correct though, Bruce, it is that bit, or it's closer, it's between. No, but look, also look, in a straight line, Bruce, really, you could say the pump house is sort of still in a straight line. That could be the shaft. That could be the mine shaft mark there, what we were just looking in the last video. That would make sense, wouldn't it? So then, Bruce, look, look. Go up the stream a little bit, look. What's that there? There's another mine shaft. So, up, sideways. Look, these. Listen, these ruins should be just here in these trees. Like I think maybe we should go up there and have a look at them trees before we go further up the, what do you call it? Is the mine, it's got some crosses on here. Why hasn't it got the finger? The mine shaft marker, there's a mine shaft marker. Oh, that's where the other shaft is. I know where the other shaft is. It's up there. It's got a marker on top of it. The only reason they haven't got a shaft on that, a shaft marker on this one, is because they're still pumping water out of it. Still pumping water out of the mines to this day.
That's what I get right now. That mine shaft is.
Yeah, it's the one we just looked at.
It doesn't look like a mine shaft to me, so I never pinpointed this to that. So obviously, where's this other one? We've been in the hole here. So is this further up, or is this the shaft we've actually been in?
But well, the Birdholes farm. Kipper, have you got? Is your are you online? Yeah. See if this farm's still there. The Birdholes farm. No, because that's probably a farm from the old what do you call it? Do you know what we need to do? We need to find the remains of this old farm, which should be just here in this little area. It can't be too hard to find, can it?
Posts were just up there.
Do you think you half know where it might be?
The posts there, the mine shaft with a big concrete thing, were just at the side of it. We went in a hole somewhere down here, though, didn't we?
Right, so let's just show this. Let's just show this battery. So let's go up then. Let's try to take a. Can you get a photo? I want a photo of that, to be fair, because that's the important part of the right. I'm getting it on camera anyway. I'm still filming. I just want to show this thing here. Oh, you Kipper, when we come here, Bruce baptised me in this. Bruce, when does it say the last person baptised there? 1870 something. It worked, 2020. It's got like brown rusty mine water in it now. Oh, it's smart though, isn't it? Just to be. Bruce, on that map, it didn't show a stream going off to the side like this.
It does now.
I
think this is part of the map.
It just shows the one going off the side. Yeah. But the remains of the farm, Bruce, should be literally right here. It shouldn't be too far away. No, but, well look how far it was. It showed the mine shaft were about 1.5 inches, yeah. And it's like a couple of 100 yards, and it showed this way like it was twice the distance, weren't it? This looks a bit like another. You know what I mean? They had a lot of water management going on. Oh, we've come to the end of the thingy now. We've come to the end of the fancy stone parts. I can't believe how many of them slugs I've seen about. They're absolutely everywhere. Oh, yeah, I've seen quite a few things on radar. Getting good at walking hills. Bloody hell, that's a deep one, isn't it? Walk up onto the top.
This is what that one is round corner over there.
I know, that's a bit deep, that.
Comes out.
You know, compared to some of the ones we've seen. Oi. Oh, it is, Bruce, 100%.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, that's going to be the old farm, isn't it? The remains of the old farm.
Yeah. And
And then the mine shaft head marker was a bit over there, weren't it? Yeah. But oh, we know where there's we know where there's one way into the.
Let's just go get in that.
What, and see if it's a way into the mine?
Yeah.
It's going to be a way into this mine, isn't it? Look how close it is to the shaft. I've got the detector. Look at that random little brick wall there. They weren't not on that map, but we're going to go have a little look, aren't we? Might as well turn this off till we get up to them ruins. Still trying to find stuff to do with the old village or colliery. This is just a bit random, like up in middle of nowhere. I turn the camera back on because ooh,
off again.
I just keep falling down holes. We've seen these post pillars from down there. We think this is the old farm. I can't remember what the farm was just called. I pointed the camera at it though, so if you've been watching the video you'll know what this farm's called. But we're literally just pointing it at it. And then the other shaft, but we can't look in because we think it's got one of them caps on it. A different cap to the one down there. What's happening, Bruce? This is the old farm, isn't it?
Oh, get off my land.
Some of them I used to have basements and stuff. That one at Fevesley did, but we couldn't find it. That David's been in it. It's a definite. It looked bigger than this on that walls over where?
Wall over there, I'm guessing it would have been massive. Wall goes right down there.
Oh, it's threshold. We've already checked in some of these little. It's just like trees. Like, I don't know if there was something in it one day, but what's that? Is that where we are now? This is definitely the farm ruins though, and not only is this the farm ruins, even just going off of their basic map there, what weren't really to scale, we're still going to be able to just walk over there now and find the other shaft marker. That's the old farm ruins, that. I'm going to walk over here because I'm expecting that shaft marker to be visible just here now on top of this hill. I know it's around here somewhere, I've seen it before. So has Bruce. Kipper hasn't seen it before. But it's mad how building that would stop it, like you'd think that'd help a village, not hinder it. Oh, I can't see anything, boys. It's got one of them concrete. You can see the pumping house right down there, still in the bottom of the valley. Bottom of the valley, mouth of the valley. Look at all these bits. Look at all these bits what are seriously cut out though. Don't look. Oh yeah, I can see it. It's right up there. So it's going to take me a few minutes to walk to that, so I'll just stop it and start camming again when I get there. It'll be like magic. Watch this. Ta-da! So that's both shafts. That's both shafts in the old village. There were 2 shafts. I read online. I can't believe we've been able to look into one. I'm well impressed. But this is what normally happens. This is like normally when you get to a mine shaft. This is the site that greets you. The shafts have been capped off many years ago, all concreted over, and they have these shaft markers on top of them. So I don't know if you can still see the writing, S-H-A-F-T. I can still see it says shaft. I can't see pretty much nothing else. What are you going to do, dig your way back in? I don't know what that would have been, but just to show you the kind of area that they were mining back in 1600s. Yeah, 1600s. It's like none of this would have been there. The radar dome, all the 5G towers, aerial towers, whatever they are, I'm not clued up enough to tell you what they are. Windmills, pylons, none of that would have been here. There's a lot of radar readings over there, just over the crest of that hill, and we're going to swing round in a circle now anyway, because we still haven't quite walked over. Like we went past the farm, but it looked like there was some more buildings associated with Gambleside. I'm sure it's in them trees. I'm convinced it's in them trees. Let me just find the correct. I'm trying to find the look, that line is the little skinny brook over there. I'll go through the thing. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but that's, see that slight fudgy raid in there, that slight that's this. What can you see it? You got your yeah. Look how happy he is.
Yeah, I'm not digging out that way.
I know. Oi, we've just seen.
Woodlouse down the shaft.
We've just seen him one. Oi, it won't be. I don't think it'll be as simple as you can just like move a bit of soil outside and then look in. I'll be massively surprised. So you don't get much of a reading here, but look, you can see it a bit better on that one. That's the same shot. One's normal shot, one's radar shot.
How many inches
There's
is that?
there. That is that. There's a few targets over there.
You're liking 8 inches of concrete hand.
Is he a hole? Can you see him?
I can't see him, but a couple of shovels.
Ah, it's just a hole full of woodlouses. The old shaft marker. That's what I mean with what do we know about mines though. Even though this shaft marker's here, the entrances are usually nowhere near. Like somewhere is a winding road. You know how you get the travelling roads in the others, what's like a long road going down? This one is a winding road. It is a descending winding road.
What, from the pit head?
Like, I don't think from the pit head, unless that's what that is, Kipper. Like I don't.
That's what that would be.
No, but that's marked as a shaft.
Why the two wolves going in a right windy?
I don't know. It looks like it must have been some sort of roadway or something. To be fair, there is some readings over there, and I mean, look where we are. Like, to be fair, we've been looking down the shafts. We might as well. What did you say we're doing? Are we having a look in the mine?
Yeah, we're going in.
Yeah, let me turn this off then. I'll turn it back on when we're in there. Are you in, bro? Have you got a detector?
Yeah.
Are you coming? Just keep wiggling down, bro.
I learned it well. Boxes again, innit?
Hasn't collapsed, has it?
No, not always.
Look at all the furry poos.
No.
What's the detector reading?
Minus something there at the top.
I don't even fucking know what that top one is.
Oh.
I haven't triggered the detector.
I know.
-5. CH4. Obviously, the CO2 is the parts per million one. The oxygen is that one. What does... I don't even know what the top one is. We're on -5 on something, Kipper, on detector, and to be fair, it's the only one I don't know what it is. One's carbon monoxide, one's oxygen, and one's
It's 4. Let's move in and see what changes, see how it changes. Come on, let's go, there's fucking spiders everywhere, man.
It hasn't triggered anyway, has it? Are we just in a doorway, Bruce, or
No.
is this how it carries on? This is not like any one I've ever been in.
No, this is not mine, is it?
I know, but look, there's a coal seam.
Yeah.
That is a coal seam, and it is a mine, or it leads to a mine. It's just, the mine is from the 1600s, Kipper, like, so parts of it, so it's not going to be like anything we recognise. What is it, Bruce? It's like a big mad one crawling along, or... What, is the detector still saying exactly what it said back there?
Yeah.
I don't know what, I don't know what that top reading is.
I don't.
But it's not triggered it, has it? Oh, your torch is next home. What does it do? Just keep going on like this?
Yeah.
Doesn't appear to change. Is there any corners, any bends? Does it get a little bit bigger?
It stays like that. It looks like it stops there, but it hasn't looked where it's lifting. This just looks like shit that they pulled out. I'm not convinced that this one goes up. It either goes upwards there or stops.
Either goes up or stops.
Yeah, could pop there on. Go on.
So, like, either goes up or it stops. I can see some sort of struts on the roof or something. What, are we crawling down there to have a look?
What?
Water's dripping through this bit, innit?
Yeah.
It looks dry though once we pass this bit. That reader still staying the same thing?
Yeah.
That -5 must not be a massive issue, or it would have already triggered, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Go for it.
Yeah. Be careful, touch its ceiling on this bit, bro. This is like a bit. Ram's head.
Ram head.
Do you know what then? I hope we're not cornering a fox or a badger in, because if it panics and wants to get out,
It goes right. It goes right.
it goes right.
And there's a wooden strut there.
The reader's still reading the same. How do you both feel?
Fucking knackered. Hard work this one.
That's a good read, bro.
I'm not too sure what that top reading is, Bruce. That -5, but it ain't triggered, so I'm presuming we can work at it for a little bit. Does it do end?
No, it splits into two and carries on upward.
It splits into two.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that.
can smell something now.
We ain't got fucking. We ain't got the air tanks or anything.
Can you smell that?
Bruce, is that track on floor?
Yeah.
Please tell me that's track.
Oh, boss.
Right. Oi, we might need to come back with air tanks, boys. And what's the detector saying? Is that going to be the fucking -5?
Wow.
Oh.
What, can you smell something?
Come on, look at this.
Wow, bro, what the fuck is that you like this, bro?
Wow, get in.
Boss.
Just look down there, bro.
We're in, aren't we? Oi, we're in. We're fucking in, boys. Oh, I can smell something.
I know.
What's the detector saying?
I told you.
What's the detector saying?
It's really okay. It's minus something on CH4. What is CH4?
I've got no idea, bro, until we get outside and Google it.
Look at this.
Get a look up these skip tunnels, skipper. Get your beamer up there. Bent arched.
Look at the metal things on the floor.
Some picked off walls.
Dead bird. It goes again. No.
Wow, it's mad this, isn't it? Hinged door, the other hinged doors there.
Two stairs.
What's that, a collapse or they had to go up? What's he had to done, Booster? They had to go up blocking ends up. Oh my god, shine it down there, Kipper. Look at that. Is that track, Bruce? That's a bit too straight to be a rock.
Yes.
Is that a track edge or what?
That's the what? Don't care.
Looks a bit too straight to be anything, what do you call it?
Something ready, yeah.
We could do with knowing what that fucking detector means, couldn't we, Bruce?
Do we know what that smell is?
What if it's fucking the black damp one?
Yeah, but we would have been passed out by now.
Would we?
Yeah.
Why did it just put you out that one?
Push you out, mate.
I want a picture of this hinge, that's a banging hinge, that. We shine your light down that tunnel in a minute, so I can. Not if it illuminates it. Yeah, that's better than that. So what we at here, a bit of a crossroads. What's that, what are you?
This is a spin around, isn't it?
Do you reckon that's what it is?
Yeah.
A connection box?
Spinner. Turn back round and go now. Oh, there's a stop.
So what, it was spinning up here, tipping stuff off?
Well, tilting up probably and then going back out.
Not been on your timeline.
That tells me there's an exit that way.
9 minutes. Still film for another thing, there's quite a few hinges, quite a few bits. If that behind us is, what do you think this is? Do you think that was going to be an air roll or something, an air shaft? Do we think this was the main way in? Because if this has got turnaround blocks here, obviously these ones are just going to go for days, aren't they? They're going to be the main ways.
Well, don't know, because that's a riser, isn't it? So
They have been mining here for a long, long time though. Like
so that was an exit.
oh, this is oldest mine we've been in this. I'm having a well good day, me. Can you believe we've seen it in the mine shaft? What? Duck?
-5.
Yeah?
Wait for it.
0. So it's something, put it on the floor. Oh no, it's been on the floor.
And it's in -5 again now. Yeah, 0.
We could do
There's something in here.
we could do something.
Some kind of glass in here.
Well, to be fair, going in the mine weren't actually the mission today, was it? Do you know what I mean? We're trying to find stuff associated with it. Now we know what this one is. Boom, we've got a banging explorer, haven't we? We could do
How far
tanks.
down the they go though?
Oi, we could do no. Well, now we know what thingy. We can look into it a little bit
They're
more.
gonna go as far as that, aren't they?
No, well, minimum they're gonna.
That one there next to it. When you come in there and you can see it running off. That's gonna be the first one here.
Yeah, Boost. You know what? I think you're right.
This is the mine.
Yeah, Boost. They all go back to the entrance.
No, not to alert anybody, like, but is that's a port that I'm missing by any chance.
Oh,
These holes here.
what about it? What do you mean?
Yeah, they would have been supports, but
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
back in there that.
Well, we
Why
down
not?
there
I
now.
know.
That's what all this was on floor, huh?
I didn't actually notice them. Good spot.
That was a good spot.
Yeah. That, and to be fair, that's a lot. That's a lot of struck marks. A thingy. Oi, so all these are going to go down sideways. It's going to be like a mad finger.
Go here, they go off that way.
No, they're all the same.
No, I mean, how far do
yeah,
they
the
go?
deeper ones. Yeah, that's where we want to be going down there.
There.
That one stops just there.
Yeah.
Where did that one stop, Kippy? Off
That
to
really like a proper thing like
That
that.
carries on.
what?
That carries on either way.
What? Both directions.
Left is back to entrance.
Yeah, we know left takes us back to the surface.
Oh, that's a real tunnel. If you look right, there's something red on top of that mound.
Oh, that's a real tunnel.
Is that a bit of track on floor?
Yeah.
Bit of ginny track.
Off that tunnel carries on.
Cold for days. Can you see right down it? Boost. What's that red thing?
Oh, God, that. Oh, we're going to go and get it.
No, I need it.
I'm going to go outside.
Nice. I hope it's something old, Boost, and not something new. It's got to be. It's got a bit of age to it.
It's a dog toy.
Shut up.
Fox of the fetched it in.
There's a cup down here, a plastic one.
Does it look old?
No, it's still white. There's a plastic cup there.
What do you want to do? Do you want to get off down one of these tunnels, or do you want to come back with a mine kit? To be fair, we still haven't got helmets or anything, boys. We're going to have every video where we come in a mine.
Shit.
What, did it just shoot off again?
And there's another pair like these two. There's another 2 pairs. 1, 2. And let's see on the other side.
It's just a massive mine complex, isn't it?
Oh, I smell something.
It's the gas. Mine's fine. On the gas.
I'll say that.
What are we doing? Are we going back out? We'll carry on looking for the village,
Careful that will be ready to drop.
and we'll come and do another mine video in here, innit? You know, when we know more about it.
Yeah.
We'll just remember that we're getting at this break one. There'll be another one of them buried, Bruce. There.
Reckon?
Yeah. In it, don't you think?
Yeah, it'll be a 4-chamber thing. I'm a track blow, but
Take too long to dig.
probably nearly grand in track.
Does it go right as well then?
Yeah, Bruce. It's exactly the same like that. Look, Bruce. See this tunnel here is that one. It just goes woof, 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 woof. It's like, to be fair, it's the most organised.
It's up drafts, isn't it?
All the other ones we've been in have been proper haphazard. This way, that way, one going this way, one going that way. This is the most organised.
You even broke the wall there, look.
Isn't that awful, isn't it?
It's just
It's not on floor.
just a bit of a lower bit. I went a little bit down.
Oh yeah, I think I see wheels or something.
I know I
Shut up. I just went. I just went down there, boys, and I didn't see no wheels. Or like
It's not a wheel. It's wood.
and it just looks like a wheel.
Yeah. Look like them big drop things that dropped off.
What, the big rock drops?
Yeah, like loads of dropped off.
Yeah, well, to be fair, we need helmets, Bruce. I'm on with it.
That's why I'm saying we need to go out as Northern Monkeys and we can probably flag a sponsor or something.
Ah, not yet. We've, and to be fair, we're only a tenner, something. But we'll struggle with them in tunnels this big.
Yeah.
Oi, but there's no way we're not coming back to this one and having a proper look down them tunnels, innit? Do you know what I'm going to get as well? I'm not even joking. I'm going to get some of them knee pads. Right, I'm too old to be. I had shorts in a minute, but at least I put my waterproofs on. I'm too old to be.
Oh yeah, you got bare knees, ain't you?
Too old to be crawling around on. Yeah, just like a carrier bag on my leg. I'm surprised how many things are in here. Do you know what else we need to do, Bruce?
Yeah.
What's the stupid move? What we should have really done before we come in?
What?
Learn what that top learn what that top section is on detector. Oh, it's because we haven't had no issue with it. Oh, we're on a collapse now.
I think it's all collapsed, isn't it?
I don't understand how all this shit's on the floor.
There's an alcohol out the middle.
What?
It's all collapsed.
The full thing?
The whole floor is a collapse on the roof.
No, I don't think it is me.
You don't reckon?
No.
Look how it's stacked. It's got the angle of the piece. It's straight in the middle.
Bruce, did you... Might as well film on who's last bit of batcher. We're back above ground now. Still in the Cloudbridge Res Gambleside Village / colliery area. We've not seen anything for the last couple of minutes. When this reservoir was built, Kipper, in 1886, it said the village ceased to be used, or just that brought about the demise of the watch. Because you know what, I can see another wooden plinth there, so although I was using the trees as a guide, there's a bloody sign there. There's something here though, look, this looks like a square compound too. If we didn't know there were only 2 mine shafts here, I would have said, is this a shaft? I think every square hole is a shaft. Yeah, well that one what we just looked in earlier is a perfect example, innit? That one next to the pumping house.
£9 million.
And there's a village here, like, this is what they were, it's going to be boundary walls. Were they building houses with this in 12, just mismatched stone, a bit like dry stone?
Yeah.
They must have been. Someone must know a bit about how they were building. Like this where we are now, this exact area is the footprint to the old village. No, I think maybe the wall come a tickle after. I don't think this. I can't see this wall being 500-600 year old. Can you? 700 year old. I don't know enough about walls to. But what I do know a bit about now is trees. And all these trees, like these could have come up in the last 150 years, that 150, 200 year, 100 year that tree, possibly. No, well that Burnley's oldest tree, Bruce. You've seen that in it. That's like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years old. So that's what we take our range off. Like I can mumble on about the history of Gambleside, but this tells you more. Right, so to be fair, it's probably more on, I don't know, is this the exact same sign, what we already looked at somewhere else? The Chapel 1849, I think it is. I think it's all, the earliest pit at Gambleside is recorded in 1612. When it says pit, does it mean the one up on top of the hill, Bruce, with a pyramid shaft marker? Or does it mean the one at, does it mean the one at Finger? Do you know what we'd have to bring, Bruce? We'd have to bring some chemicals. We'd have to bring some chemicals up, bro, and have a little spruce them all up. There's a guy doing it online. Have you seen him? He's going around doing all road signs and that.
Road signs, got a name and that.
Yeah.
Proper praised by everybody.
Well,
on his spare time.
Like, well, can't we could do it with them signs and put a little sticker on Finger. Do you know what I mean? Saying we've cleaned it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, Northern Chunkies. So to be fair, do you know what, with this being an old village from 1500s, it would have been absolutely rattled with metal detectors and stuff, wouldn't it? People would have been coming here for ages.
There's a square there.
There's a square where?
Square. In between them trees, yeah.
That's the old square. Well, these trees is how I got it when I've had a look at the radar imprints. Let me have a look if it's on me. I don't know if it's going to be on my pictures. Oh, I can't find it. When you look on radar, there's loads going on here. You can see old buildings and stuff. Like, we are going to put some sort of
radar on the map. Use that Victorian map.
No, you got them NLS maps. You got. Do you know what though? There's quite a few different lidar apps. And I think they use different maps for the current, what do you call it? I'm presuming they all use the same LiDAR data. There's not much signs of the old village here, is it? It's just all old stones and old brick built walls. To be honest, if you look on a radar app like we were just saying, or even on Google Earth, you can see more. To be fair, I'd say the thing what's just impressed me most with the whole little Gambleside, ex-village and old colliery walk is obviously the bloody colliery based stuff. That's I weren't expecting to see down that coal shaft, that mine shaft. That's the first. I know we've been in these coal mines for a bit, but that's the first shaft what we've looked down that. Like, and well, you're going to get to look down it as well. Bang into that. Oh, we just missed the sunset. We caught it, didn't we, up on the top of the hill? I don't know if someone's watching this can tell us what that dome is up there. There's like a circle ball on top of a square finger. Wait, my guess, I'm saying it's a radar ball. Like, you know, like the golf balls over in Yorkshire. I think it's a small scale one of them. What do you think it is? Well, what do you think? What's your guess?
Telescope.
A telescope? Nah. Nope. The telescope. The ball would be down on the thing because of all the other aerials. Look, it's clearly some sort of communication device, or like they don't look high, Bruce. They're high, them, aren't they? When you get up there, can you zoom right in on it? What does it look like? It's definitely not a telescope. Like telescopes is half a ball. It's not a full ball. No, it's all right round here. There's the observatory over at over on Bacup Road. To be honest, if you can put a camera into that viewfinder, Bruce, and see what I was seeing when I was looking through them telescopes, I'm going to go up there, and make some videos up there. No, to be honest, the only ones that I've looked at, like, obviously we've looked at the moon in the garden, but I've seen Jupiter Meatkeeper up at that observatory, and the moon, obviously, because they've got proper next level telescopes, the moon looks amazing from there.
There's a live satellite if you want to on your phone.
Yeah, no, but I mean like live, when you like with your eyeball looking through something, looking at it. It's different when it's on the screen, it's not the same.
They've got something close to the sun, haven't they?
I've seen clouds, I could see clouds on Jupiter, Like most people's impressed with rings on Saturn, but like, don't get me wrong, they were good. But that's, yeah, it's not the one what impressed, like you can see clouds, what you recognise as clouds. It's a lot of stone. I might as well stop filming, to be fair, because I'm not going to use a lot of this. Is that shaped stone though? Hang on. Is that shaped? So what we're going on here? That's like, oh, do you know what this is going to be? This is going to be the chapel. Remains of the chapel. Yeah, on that map, it had the chapel off over to the side. You know, from...
There'll be a cemetery on here.
I would have thought... I don't see what else it can be. We need to be down close to that water anyway. Like what?
It doesn't matter if we go that way or this way.
They could have been covering. They could have been covering burials or anything. Them big, what do you call it? What do you think? Are we in the old chapel or what? Oh, don't say this is a big pile of gravestones here. What's this? What is this? Just a big massive pile of stone?
Fucking hell, that's some money.
That's a big pile of... This has to be the old chapel, this, boys. Why would you just take it all down and just leave it all there? This stonework's too... yeah, it's too fancy and too worked for it not to be a building of importance. That's 100% going to be remains at chapel, that, boys. I wonder if you cleaned some off and had a proper look round it. Oh, it's had a fancy church, hasn't it, Bruce? This has to be the chapel. Oi, big.
Massive.
Pulley, I can't actually remember looking at radar imprints of the chapel. Did you look at the chapel on radar, you?
No, I didn't get a chance to look at anything.
This is probably the most substantial ruin here. Shy of the shaft what we went in and the, what do you call it? There's not this much stone over there in the village. Yeah, it's just piles of stone and mainly walls. This is actually building remains, this, isn't it? This is 100%, like, you know what I mean? This is 100%. And obviously my brain's telling me there's no way that that's not the chapel. It just looks like church stone, doesn't it, Bruce? Feels like church stone. Yeah. Let me just get a picture of these. All these thingies. Because it's... I don't get the water behind it, actually. Oh, yeah, I'm a bit surprised how, I'm a bit surprised. Is that the LiDAR app?
Yeah. No, this is not the LiDAR app.
That's the not that. That's a pretty big building, that then, isn't it? But to be fair, the church normally is big, isn't it? That's some nice stonework. Oh, yeah, I'd say we're on the back side of what we're supposed to be of that wall. Boosh. Look at all the bits sticking out. When they built it, they weren't bothered about this side. The nice side's the other side. So what's going on in the other? What's going on over the wall? If we're in the not nice side, what's going on in the nice side? Just a field. I would have thought this field was better.
40 metres square.
What, exactly square?
Yeah, pretty much. One says 38, one says 40.
This is a covered waterway. I'm presuming it's a waterway down to the water.
Gravel pit underground.
Yeah, or something, I don't know. Why would you just have a line of trees like that? This pylon wire goes from Padiham to Leeds. We're just in a sign on way up. I don't know if you can see all stuff, but they're doing a lot of building work on them. painting them or something, although they're all silver. Like, I don't know what they'd be painting them with. Oi, there's no paint on them. Them signs say that they're going to paint them. Have you ever seen a pylon painted? I ain't. They're all like galvanised metal, aren't they? Unless they paint something on it to, like, you know, I don't. You'd think that'd already be like worked into metal.
Galvanising, that's protection, isn't it?
Yeah.
Unless they use that fireproof paint shit that they use on that fucking bridge.
Who's state night? Can you still see someone fishing?
Yeah,
2 tents? Under that tree? Camouflage them, aren't they? You won't be able to see them on camera. I don't like, there's a couple of tents there under the tree. Like, you come across, no tree, no tree, no tree, bang, get to a tree underneath the tree. I'll be surprised if you can see them. Monster what? How have they got in there? Stocked it again?
Yeah, we stocked it.
Who's stocking a bloody thing with pike?
Waterways.
Why stock it with pike?
You don't stock it,
Do you eat all your other fish? Oh, so what, if they put thing in, they have to put a predator in?
just get in, don't
They just get in somehow. How?
don't fucking know. Obviously there's places.
I know there's a fish, like there's one fish, yeah, it's like a predatory fish, like sturgeons and pike. It'll come to water like this, kill everything in the water, eat it. When it's done with that, yeah, it just gets out the water, walks to the next lake. I swear to God, it ain't got legs, it's got like muscly fins, but it basically gets out of one water and it can walk over a mile, or probably 10 miles, to another lake, and then it eats all the fish in that lake. Listen, that's probably how life started, like, do you know what I mean? Something like crawled out of the ocean like that and then just didn't get back in. They don't mess about, do they, when it comes to like, what's it called, this infrastructure? Like, we've seen that last time up here as well, boys. I don't know if you can see it. There's a archway over there in that wall, stone archway. What's his head?
That step's going down to it.
It does look like an old stepway, doesn't it? Definitely looks like an old finger. I used to rush. I'm not that keen on swimming in mad stuff anymore, me. It's dangerous. Right.